And now the appreciation is something I am doing very quickly. I make a wachane more පැහැදිලි කරන්න හැම්බුලන්ට. මේක අපි මේ දැනට කරපු කොහොමද සම්බන්ධ කරලා කියලා appreciation එකක්. You must remember that this is not an answer මේක උත්තරයක් නෙවෙයි. ඉතින් සමහර දේවල් අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් උත්තරයකට. Also when I am reading this one, I will give the meanings of the certain difficult words. Also, if you come across something new, just underline. The eagle written by Lord Tennyson brings the image of a monster who reigns over his territory with his authoritative powers. The eagle is usually a large bird which depends on its prey. It is so large and strong that it can easily hunt down even animals. As it is a predator. Predator කියන්නේ කට්ටියව ගොදුරු කරගන්නවා කියලානේ predator. දඩයක්කාරයෙක් වගේ නේ නික. Its usual day routine is mainly based on hunt. The poet has used this nature of the bird to convey the powers of such an authoritative personality. First, it is quite interesting to see that the poet coincides the bird with its immediate environment. Creating some effective visual imagery, he draws the picture of this coastal environment. Close to the sun in lonely lands, ringed with the azure world he stands, like that. The eagle has perched on the top of a mountain crack, which is very high above the land. It is so high that the poet hyperbolically says, hyperbole කියලා කියන්නේ අතිශයෝක්තිය කියන එක. අතිශයෝක්තිය එළියා ගන්න ඔයාලා බැලුවොත් ඔයාලන්ට ටියුට් එකේ මුල් පිටුවල ඔක්කොම ටෙක්නික්ස් ටික දීලා තියෙනවා. මේ වෙලාවට සාකච්ඡා කරමු. hyperbolically කියන්නේ මේ අතිශයෝක්තිය කියන එක. ලොකු කරලා කියනවා. පොඩි වර්ණනාගතයක් නේ. සුපිරි කරලා කියනවා ඒක. දැන් කොහොමද කියන්නේ? ඔස්සා ඉන්නේ ඉරගාව කියලා කියන්නේ. ඉරට ළඟින් ඉන්නේ. ඉර ළඟට බෑනේ කොහොමද? ඊතරම් උසක් නෙවෙයි අපි. ඇත්ත දන්නවනේ මේ කතාව. But that is a hyperbole. යා ඉන්නේ ඉරගාවනේ. ඇත්තටම යා ඉන්නේ ඉරගාව නෙවෙයි. අපිට වඩා පොඩි දුරක් ඈතින් ඉන්නේ. අනේ ඒ වගේ අවස්ථාවක තමයි hyperbole කියලා කියන්නේ. ඇත්තට වඩා ටිකක් ව්‍යාජ භාවයක් ඇතලා තියෙනවා. It is calm and quiet atmosphere in which no other forces disturbs. The sky is very clear with its regular blue color. The wrinkle sea beneath him calls. The sea is far below, so that the poet describes it in a peculiar manner. Here the poet makes a very strong impression with the phrase the sea beneath him. It brings the sense that the sea is also under the reign of the bird. The word wrinkled really brings the idea that in the presence of this colossal bird, even the sea cannot be taken as a very powerful force. Muda power, etaram balavadyak කියලා අපිට කියන්න බෑ කුස්ස ඉන්නකොට. By using the verbs crawls, the poet juxtaposes the sea with other forces of nature that are below the authority of the bird. However, it is quite evident that the poet has been able to create a suitable environment for the eagle to use its power. උකුස්සාට ගැලපෙන පරිසරයක් හදනවා වගේ බලය භාවිත කරන්න පුළුවන් to assure its survival. Survival කියන නොනැසී පැවැත්ම කියන එක. Okay. For this purpose, the use of the diction, such as the crack, the sun, lonely lands, the shoe world, the wrinkled sea, the mountain walls, have become very effective. In the whole incident, it appears that the poet has successfully built up the image of the eagle, making it an uncontested කියන්නේ තරංග කළ නොහැකි contested තරගයක් කියන එකනේ. Uncontested තරග කළ නොහැකි. Undisturbed force in the environment. No one is seen to challenge it. The poet has taken the eagle as the title of the poem. If we look into the usual qualities of an eagle, it can be taken as a rare kind of bird and cannot be sighted easily. It is usually admired as a significant feature of the world of birds. First, the poet presents the position of the eagle in such a way that the image of it thrust in our mind. Thrust කියන්නේ තෙරපෙනවා. අපේ මනසට රිංගනවා. Very strongly as a powerful force. He clasped the crack with gloved hands. The verb clasp makes tactile imagery, how strongly and permanently the bird has perched on the crack. The verb clasp, මම tactile imagery එකක් කියන්නේ නිකන් අපිට ඒක දැනෙනවා. අපේ image එකක් වගේ. Imagery එකක්. Tactile imagery. ඉතින් අපිව නිකන් මෙහෙම දෙයක් කියලා නිකන් උස්සගේ අතකින් clasping කියලා කිව්වම අපිට දැනෙනවා නිකන් අනේ ඌ අපිව අල්ලගත්තා වගේ. අපේ ඇඟ අල්ලනකොට අපේ ඇඟ ඇතුළට ඔගේ නියපොතු බහින විදිහ අපිට දැනෙනවා. So that is tactile. Tactile imagery එක. එහෙම නිකන් පේනවා දැනෙනවා අපිට ඒක. In the poem, the poet extends human attributes to the bird in order to make its image more powerful and authoritative. Hands are there. The bird really does not have hands, but they are absolutely the claws. The claws are crooked so that the bird may grip the surface of the rock very tightly and permanently. He watches from his mountain walls. The eagle is always very vigilant. Vigilant can be විමසිලිමත් කියන එක. It watches very keenly until it notices a prey. The mountains around it have been metaphorically taken as walls because the poet really suggests a colossal home for its colossal bird. The home of the bird is so strong and vast. Vast can vishala කියන එක. Vast can දෙවන්ත විශාල. It is not soft or smooth one, but a sturdy. Sturdy can දෙවන්ත. And robust and one just there to coincide with the bird. Like a thunderbolt, he falls. This can be taken as the climax of the behavior. Climax can uchatte කියන්නේ. ඉහළම අවස්ථාව. Similarly, the poet uses here is very poignant. Poignant can be ප්‍රමුඛයි. Special කියන එක poignant. වැදගත් කියන එක and it really creates auditory and tactile imagery in our mind. The thunderbolt, we are talking about three types of imageries: visual imagery, auditory imagery, tactile imagery. Thunderbolt is a powerful force accompanied with lightning and explosion. It makes some destructive electric current with ear-deafening sound. So this simile applies further significance to the image of the bird. Apart from that, the verb falls is also significant. Significant කියලා කියන්නේ වැදගත් කියලා. Why doesn't the poet use the verb fly? It really implies to the quick and sudden movement of the bird. It suggests the immediate descent of the bird. It is unexpected. බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්න බෑ. අනපේක්ෂිතයි. The moment it catches the sight of a prey, it immediately shoots. Shoots කියන්නේ විදිනෝනේ. ඉක්මනින් ගමන් කරන shoots. It happens in a split second. Split කියන්නේ තත්පරයෙන් පංගුවකුත් කියන එක. ඒ තරම් වේගවත්. Split second. It is quite apparent that the poet very precisely builds up the image of the bird throughout the incident. මේ කවිය පුරාම අපිට පේනවා ඔබලාගේ image එක මවනවා කවිය. The poet creates a vivid picture of the position of the eagle. It creates its lonely stature. Stature කියන්නේ පෙනුම රූපය කියන එක. On a sky-high mountain perched a stable so that the image of the eagle represents a highly authoritative power that dominates the whole atmosphere. Dominate කියන්නේ බලය ගන්නවා කියන එක. It is also it is presented as a lonely figure because there is no other force to challenge his autonomy. Autonomy කියන්නේ ඒකාධිකාරී බලයනේ, ඔහුගේම බලය කියන එක. The mountains with the azure sea far below is the citadel of this colossal figure, and grasping the surface of the crag with his strong claws, it is quite comfortable and undisturbed in its position to make the impression of the inaccessibility of this huge bird. The words and phrases such as last part. Close to the sunny lonely lands, ring with the azure world, the wrinkles see beneath him close, effectively contributes. The word stands displays its permanent position of its kingdom. On the other hand, this mountain walls implies to the impression of its abode. Abode කියන්නේ වාසස්ථානයේ ගෘහය කියන එක. Therefore, it is quite obvious that the eagle is portrayed as a symbol of power. It enjoys a free will, which is confined to it. Confined can sima unu utamaiti. And the simile in the climax of the incident, and like a thunderbolt, like it enhances the authoritative power of the bird. It also implies to the destructive nature of the bird. The last line of the second stanza elaborates කියන්නේ විස්තරණය කරනවා, තවත් පැහැදිලි කරනවා කියන එක. How the eagle suddenly approaches its prey with its colossal power. The bird falls resembles the swiftness of a warrior. Swiftness can evade a warrior can ranakamiya. The poet visualizes some qualities of the eagle such as power, strength, swiftness, agility. By taking the image of the eagle, the poet would have peeped can become karanava. Into the reality of the world or the human society, it really brings the wild rule. Survival of the fittest. ප්‍රබලයා තමයි ජයගන්නේ. අපි දන්නවා ඩාවින්ගේ කතාවනේ මේක. Survival of the fittest. Fittest කියන්නේ ප්‍රබලයා. Survival කියන ඔනසිතාත්ම කියන්නේ into our mind. When we read the history records of the world, ඉතිහාසයේ දේවල් අපි කියවම, we often hear about authoritative powers who rule the countries. Local පාලනය කරන මිනිසුන්. Just imagine alone. තනිවම එකපාර මතුවුණු මේ ප්‍රබල චරිතය. Crushing down each and every opponent. ඔවුන්ගේ ප්‍රතිවාදීන් හැම එක්කෙනාම තලා පෙලා පොඩි කර මරා දැම්පු අවස්ථා අපි දකිනවා. ඉතිහාසය තුළ දකිනවා හිට්ලර් වගේ චරිත. මේ එක්තරා අවස්ථාවක මැරෙනවා, වැටෙනවා. මදාම් බලය තියෙන්න බෑ. Like the eagle, they fall. So that is the bitter truth in the poem. The කවිය තුළ අපි දකින තිත්ත යථාර්ථය ඇත්ත තමයි. ප්‍රබලයා පවා කොතරම් හිටියත් වැටෙනවා. වැටෙන නැති වෙලා යනවා. තව කෙනෙක් නැගිටිනවා. ඒක තමයි සබාධනම කියලා කියන්නේ.